So it is December 16th, all right, and I thought that I was recording uh all of my trades this morning since 9:30. Is now 10:52, and I'm using StreamYard, and I realized that it was not recording. All of a sudden we have to like hit record button twice for this thing to actually record, which sucks because I had some really good trades this morning. I'm just going to do a quick recap of what I did here, which sucks to try to remember everything right now. But I'm pretty much out of most of the things that I wanted to get out of for the day. I'm up $587 so far on the day. That was not the case. I was down pretty bad earlier, but I made some moves here that I wasn't able to get. So I'm going to just try to recap a bit. I bought some of these Apple calls. I was down, I was up, I was in the money. Now I'm back down again. I'm kind of looking for Apple to go ahead and kind of break these highs of the day here. Hold on one second. I'm trying to look for Apple to hit these highs of like 250 to 249. I'm trying to get it to come back there. It's kind of gone down a bit, but it's staying strong. I just don't see the volume that I would love to see with Apple right now. It's above VWAP right now. It was trading below earlier. Low volume, as you can see here at market open. This thing shot up to 250 whatnot, and I think it got up to 250.01 on the day. But you can see it's been trickling within this range here for quite a bit. It was down to 248.50 at one point. And so I kind of just been dollar cost averaging in on these calls. Let's get back over here. So you can see here I have 10 calls. Right now, the price is there at 184. My position is, I think I'm at 190 on these. My average cost is about 190 on these. Why am I not? What is going on here? Let me go onto my phone. Hold on a second. So I'm going through. Hold on. The calls, let me go up for the day. It's like no data is showing up here. I don't know what is happening here. But anyway, this has gone from down to 164, 160. There we go. So you can see here it's gone down as low as 162. I bought a couple calls around this area, just a dollar cost average in, and able to ride this back up to 184. And this is still where I'm at. Okay, so I'm just looking to. Apple is not as strong as I would like it to be today. It is pushing, but the volume isn't there on the day. To be honest, and I don't like that. So as soon as it goes back into the green, I'm going to start taking profits. It might not be. Apple has a tendency to kind of push up in the afternoon sometimes, but I don't want to get stuck in that again. All right. So this morning it went up, and then I know Apple. I've traded Apple for the past few weeks. I consistently have kept my eye on it, so I'm kind of in sync with the way that the stock moves. So I was able to buy a few puts, and play it back down when it went up this morning, just because that is what I'm used to with Apple. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pull up. I just want to kind of go over my Apple puts. Oh, there we go. So I bought for the day. Let's go here. All right. So today, 9:31, you can see here, I got out of some Apple calls that I had from last week. And then I bought 4 right here at 211 per contract. You can see the price went down significantly, which is why I started to dollar cost average in. Hello? Spam, spam, spam. And then I bought some puts. I bought 2 Apple puts here for 227. I sold one for just 230. Sold another one here for 243. And then I bought some more calls here at 198. Then I bought 5 puts here for 258. Closed one for 264. Sold one here for 274, 274, and then bought more calls. Okay, so I'm doing pretty okay on the day. Like I said, I was able to play Apple both ways today. I saw this happen last week. It hit highs and then it rushed. It like completely flushed to the downside. Right now, it's going higher. It kind of hit that 250 level earlier today at market open. It didn't flush all the way down. And that is what kind of gave me my bias and my confidence in the name is that it didn't flush down like it did last week. It held pretty solidly. It did go down to about 248, 20 something or 50 something, held at that level, kind of played within like a 50, 60, 70 cent range from 248.50 or so to like 29, 22 or whatever. And it kind of bounced back and forth from there. So I was able to dollar cost average in on some of those costs. And now I am confident and bullish on Apple. I do think that it will take out the high of the day at some point. The one thing that if it doesn't hit it today, I'm confident that it will hit it this week. Okay, so these calls expire at the end of the week. I do like to play like a 2 week out option call instead for the most part, but being that I've been following Apple the way that I have for the past few weeks, I know how this thing is moving. I know what it wants to do. I'm seeing it happen in real time. So I'm confident. I have a bias and I'm going to act on that. All right. So I got out of those puts pretty early because, like I said, it held. It didn't flush like it did last week. So I got out of those, just made a few dollars on those, nothing crazy. And I do think that this is going to keep pushing higher. The only thing that I see here is that I just don't see the volume that I would like to see. Okay. I said this earlier. I said this when I thought I was recording earlier. There's not a lot of volume here. Okay. So that's the only thing I don't like. So as soon as as soon as Apple goes back in the green for me, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let it go a little bit. If I see some volume pushing in here, see now I'm at break even. Hold on a second. So it's a little easier for me to do it this way. I feel like so for the day, it only has 9 million 5 in volume. That's not great. I was in some Mara calls today that did really good, and they were at like almost 22 million in volume. That's kind of what I want to see here for Apple. So I don't see it right now. There is some action. It's moving quite a bit right now. So like I said, when I see green, when I see profit, I'm going to take profits. I'm not going to stay in this too long. 8,000 for me this week is a psychological level. I think I'll hit 8,000 this week. Hopefully, I could potentially hit 8,000 today on this account. But I'm not going to let that dictate the decisions that I make when trading. You know, I don't think it's a good idea to do that. If I see profit, I'm going to take profit on Apple because it's just teetering too much for me. And I want to get out of these calls as fast as possible because they are expiring this week. Okay, so I have a put here that has lost, about $20, but I do think that 19, I'm not worried about it. I kind of got that just a bit as a bit of protection. When Apple goes higher, when it reaches a higher day, it will come back down and I will get out of that put also. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working towards right now. I'll do a recap of all of my trades for the day with my Mara calls and so forth. These things right here, this NWL, LAC, and all of this right here, these are just some bad calls that I did some time ago. These was just like stupid decisions. And I just been kind of letting them say, I don't care about these. SoFi was a good call. I bought these on the 5th, and I just kind of been letting these sit here. This is up 14%. Nothing to write home about, but I'm bullish on SoFi. So I'm just going to let those sit there for a bit. I don't need to get out of those positions right now. Hold on. So right now I'm back at break even on Apple. And like I said, I'm going to take some profits on this once it goes up a little bit here. I'm just watching price action. I'm going to let it hit that 20. Oh, and it's going quite a bit now. It's moving $41 in the money, $61 in the money. I'm going to go ahead and start taking some profits. All right. Because it hasn't been able to. I'm going to go ahead and sell one for 195 and start to get out of these. Not a lot of profit. It wasn't my best trading day, but the goal is to stay profitable. Okay, so I'm going to take profits. I am bullish on Apple. I just don't want to have too many calls in here where they're expiring on the week because, like I said, it hasn't done it today, but I have seen Apple absolutely flush down before. I mean, like $3-4, and I don't want to get caught in that. All right, and then be dollar cost averaging in to losing calls. Okay, so you can see here, I was able to get out of one of those. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of watch this and see how it's moving. It's 249.47, but we are trading higher. Let me go over here real quick. You can see we're trading higher, but there's quite a bit of like a consolidation. It's just like not absolutely taking off, but so I am bullish on it. That's my bias. I don't want it to get caught because it just seems like there's too much of a fight going on here. I don't like when it trades like this. I like to see rapid movement, lots of volume. Okay, so I don't know why I'm in SoFi again. So let's see. I am up $601 on the day. My calls are now $715 on the day. That's good. That's not bad. I've been here since 9:30. It's 11 o'clock. I want it to be done earlier because I want to go to the gym. I want to clean my house, and I still have to decorate for Christmas. Like I have my tree up, but it's not completed. I have to do my kids' trees in their rooms. So now the calls are 2. That's good. Let's get up to 8,000 today, please. Anybody else do this? You just kind of like beg the stock to do what you want it to do. Let's just get up there. Why don't do that to me? Apple shouldn't be down there. 196. Come on. What are you doing? Get it together. Okay. All right. So I need this. I need Apple to come back up and do what I need it to do. So we're back at 199 right now. $2. That's it to 8,000 for the day. That's a psychological level for me. It's encouraging. Guys, I know I have big dreams. Ooh, $10 away. All right. I have big dreams. I really want to get this account to $1 million. If I could just, ooh, we hit that 8,030. There we go. Let me start getting out of some of these calls, you guys, because I know I could stay here a little bit longer, but you know what? You see profit, take profit. All right. Take the prof. Take the prof. I'm not going to play it because I know that this is going to come down. Okay. So I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with it. I know Apple back to 209, 208. Ooh, ciao. Right? So I'm going to sell this one. Oh, let me go back. Go back. Let me get you up out of here. Right? I don't care about the $2, $3, whatever. I just want to take profit. All right. So let's see here. I think it will go back. Yeah. So I'm just going to do, this will hit 250 today. Again, it will get back up there. That's what it wants to do. Ooh. And so I see it, I respect it, but I want to get out before the sell-off happens, okay? So also, if you guys are using Robinhood, I would suggest using the legend feature because I've made so many mistakes using this version of it. It is simple, but I have made some horrible mistakes. Ooh, we are 210 now. So you see, okay. And this is how I trade. I'm like super simple, guys. I'm super simple. Have four calls left. Now, if I was a more experienced trader, like I can see what some of the things are, like maybe, if somebody would say, well, why are you selling right now? Let it run. But I'm going to take profits just because, like I said, I've seen Apple come down quite a bit when it runs up to these levels. And I want to get out ahead of time. So I don't want to be greedy. I'm probably going to miss out on quite a bit of money, but see, now this thing is just, well, it does this, and then you will get caught. You will get caught up in that. So I don't want to get caught up. All right. And no, it's not because I'm associating pain with it, with the market, with trading. It's just I've been watching this and I know what it does. All right. So I have one left, and I'm going to kind of let that one run a little bit. But now I'm protected. Okay, so there you go. I am now at 8,023 for the day. Now 7,995. But I'm at that 8,000. I'm sure I'll be back at 8,000 here in just a few minutes. But that was my goal. I wanted to hit 8,000 this week. I hit it today. My goal for this account is to reach $1 million. It sounds so far away right now because I only have, I'm only sitting at 7,982 right now. But I'm confident that I can continue to trade and just keep it simple and grow this account. That is my goal. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to do a recap of my trades here. I have to get some things sorted out with my car and my inspection sticker and all of this stuff. I don't know why I went and bought a Tesla, and the guy goes, I know you don't want this on here, and took it off. I don't understand why they did that. So like, I just have to figure this out with them. Like, I need to have an inspection sticker. Like, what? So, and I ordered it through Carvana. I live in Maine, so we don't, like, I never get like really good deals around here, or get like the vehicles that I want. So I ordered this Tesla. It's just a Model 3 long range, all-wheel drive, white on white interior. It's super good car. I love the car. But Carvana was just acting a little janky, this time around. So I don't know what that's about. So you see, Apple just kind of wants to. You see what's happening here, right? Apple kind of is at this level again, at this resistance, is reaching this like resistance level here of like 250.01. Okay, and it might break through, and if it breaks through, it'll probably go up like another 50 cents, a dollar or so. But this is not a lot for me right here. I mean, it's just one call. I want to stay in profit. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this one too. I'm just going to get out of it because I have stuff to do, and I don't want to be looking at my phone while I'm at the gym and while I'm doing all this other stuff. And you see, let me go ahead and replace that one. It's just a few dollars, but I see it going down. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out of it. You see, look at the error. I just made an error there. And I've done that before. You guys have to be careful when you're trading on Robinhood, because you will make some mistakes and they have cost me dearly. I mean, like, ruined my entire trading session before. Let me just get out of this right here, right? And that's my last one. Filled. I'm out of it. I don't have to keep looking at my phone. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to get out of my positions that expire on the week. I want to get out of them today while I'm profitable. Sure, I could stay in it, make more money, but possibly, but I know how this plays. So I have this put. I bought it at 253, negative 42. I do think Apple will come back down. So I will get out of this one here too. If Apple tends to like go completely the other way, that's fine. I'll just cut my losses. But you see, I'm hitting that $8,000 mark, and I'm happy. I'm good with that. So everything else is pretty secure. I have SoFi here, which is doing pretty good. It's kind of holding these levels. This thing can move 76, 72, 78. 76, now it's saying it's 71. That's fine. I'm still in the money. I'm bullish on SoFi, so I'll stay in that for probably a couple more weeks. Yeah, that's it. I'll do a recap after of my other trades for the day. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm sad that I didn't capture my entire trading session like I wanted to. It was pretty interesting. But that is where I'm at for the day. So I did touch that $8,000 mark. Hold on. And now I am at, just $2 away from it again. You can see here, Apple's coming down. My put is going up now. And this is like typical. This is what I see with Apple all the time. So I'm not surprised. All right. That is it. That I'm good for the day. I'll get out of this later. I'll take a look at SoFi and then start to prep for tomorrow. I'm out.